We're building the practice this morning around the chakras as a point of concentration. Yoga Sutra 139 says any object can be used for meditation. Any object that focuses your attention in a positive direction is what the teachers suggest. So we can choose any amenable object of focus. And we're going to work with the chakras. Deskachar says the chakras are a point of focus for the mind. This is a subtle focus. If you've studied to the end of book 1, this would be a vichara support, a subtle support. Vitarka support would be something that you can observe with your senses. This is something that we observe inwardly. And the sequence will be quite similar to what we did on Tuesday, but I'm going to add the bija mantras. And I did write them out for you in the announcement of this morning's class, so if you want to see them, they'll be there for you later on. The chakras are energy centers and associated with the elements and certain qualities, and that's how we'll use them. Bija means seed. So the sound that we chant with each chakra contains the seed, the essence, the possibility of the qualities that we're bringing the attention to. Now we're going to begin down on all fours, starting with cakras. This chakra, by the way, is not the same chakra as the energy centers we're talking about. Now let's take 4 repetitions of cakras. We're going to bring awareness, mobility to the spine, and also pay attention to the pelvic floor where the first chakra, the root chakra, is located. As you inhale, let the breastbone lift forward and feel the spine gently arc. And exhale, gather the pelvic floor, tuck your tail under, emphasize that, and bend your elbows as you move your hips back and relax back towards the child's pose. Nice and easy in the upper body. Inhale and come forward to all fours, lifting and opening the chest. And exhale from the pelvic floor, tuck the tail under, soften the upper body and move yourself back slowly, feeling the stretch come up along the length of the spine. And let's do that twice more. Inhale, moving up to all fours and opening the chest. And exhale from the pelvic floor, tuck the tail under, bend the arms, hang the head, slowly move back. And one more time. Take a moment back in the child's pose and just feel the floor underneath you. We're going to build the practice from this point of stability, earth element. And slowly bring yourself to a seated posture. Let the head be above the heart for a moment before you get ready to stand. Be aware of the pelvic floor. It's a sling of muscles that's attached to the tailbone, both of the sit bones and the pubic bone. So bring your awareness to the base of the spine. Notice those bony landmarks and picture that sling of muscle that's supported by them. And then we'll slowly come up into a standing position. Then we're going to continue with awareness at the first chakra, the root chakra that's located at the base of the spine, at the pelvic floor. We're moving in and out of Uttanasana, straight-legged forward bend, 4 times in succession, with the emphasis at the beginning of each exhale, drawing the pelvic floor in and bringing awareness to the perineum. So that's going to be our primary focus. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. Exhale, engage the pelvic floor and keep it engaged as you bend slowly over. The legs are comfortably straight. The upper body is relaxed. Inhale, bring the arms forward. Lift the chest. Come all the way up. And exhale, re-engage the pelvic floor and bend slowly forward again. Nice and simple. Move slowly. Lengthen the breath. Inhale and open the chest. Float up. Keeping awareness at the pelvic floor. 2 more times. Gather it into the perineum and fold down. Upper body soft so you can concentrate at the base of the spine. Once again. Exhale from the pelvic floor. Think of tucking your tail under here. And final inhale to lift up. And lower the arms as you exhale. Relax the breath. Stand in Samastiti. If you like, close your eyes. I'm just going to say a little bit about the chakra. This is the root chakra, the foundation of your life. It's associated with everything that brings you stability, support. It's the place that you have to live, the fact that you have something to eat. It's your financial support. It's also connected with your parents, the people who made your life possible. Let your attention sit on one of those qualities. I will repeat the mantra 3 times. The mantra for the root chakra is LAM, L-A-M. So please keep the attention at the base of the spine and listen to the mantra. Relax the breath. So this is a great place to rest the attention if you're feeling insecure, if you have fear about anything. You can bring your attention down to this root chakra and gain some inner stability. Connect with the foundations, the basis of your survival. If your eyes are closed, open them up. And we're going to come up into the second chakra, which is located in the basin of the pelvis. It's sometimes called the sacral chakra. So you can see sacrum, hip points, below the belly button, between the hip points and the pubic bone, what's contained in there. This is associated with the water element. So we're going to take twisted triangle, 4 repetitions. I want you to really be aware around this area. Be aware of your hips, the lowest part of your back. When we bend down, we're going to actually bring the hand to rest on the back of the sacrum to keep awareness there. Not so much emphasis on the upper body as we sometimes have. The legs nice and wide. Water element flows, so think about fluidity as we move in and out of this twist. And 4 times in succession again, we will stay for a breath, but no stopping in between. Start with your hands gently resting on your thighs. let your attention drop into the basin of the pelvis. Feel that container for water. Pelvis is actually, the word is related to the Latin word for basin. So feel this container and the fluidity of what's in there. With the inhale, float the arms up wide, nice and gentle in the shoulders. Exhale, twist the right hand to the left leg. Left hand's going to come behind the back and rest on the lower back sacrum. Maybe you can even feel your opposite hip and stay while you inhale. Stay and exhale. Feel the lowest part of the belly engage towards the sacrum. And then float up as you inhale. Feel the movement, the leg bones adjusting themselves in their sockets. And exhale, twist down to the right side. Right hand's going to come onto the back and wrap around or rest on the back. And stay for a breath. Be aware of the inner thighs, the low back. With the exhale, engage between the pubic bone and the belly button. Feel that lowest abdominal section engaging. And then float up to the top on the inhale. Let this have that watery sense. Imagine even moving through water. Exhale. Twist down to the left side. Left hand behind the back. Nice and easy. Be aware of the pelvic girdle. Stay while you inhale. Engage the lowest part of the belly as you exhale. And float up to the top with the inhale. Flowing in the movement. Exhale. Reach down to the right foot. And stay with the inhale. Be aware of the pelvic girdle, the inner thighs, the hips, the lowest portion of the spine. Exhale in the low belly, then inhale, float up to the top. We're going twice more in each direction. Exhale, float down, left hand's behind you. Stay for a breath. Really feel your lowest abdominal muscles right above the pubic bone engaging on your exhale. Float up with the inhale. And down to the other side. Feel how the leg bones and the pelvis are interacting. Keep your attention to the pelvic girdle and the hips as you stay for a breath. Inhale, imagine you're floating through water as you come to the top. One more time each direction. Exhale to the left. Slow breath. Low exhale. Float up with the inhale. And final twist down to the right side. Take a breath there. And float to the top with the inhale. Exhale, bring the arms down and rest the hands on the outer thighs. Relax the breath. And settle the attention into the pelvic girdle again. Feel the sacrum, the hip points, that container of the pelvis. And slowly step the feet back together. Come towards the back of the mat, standing in your samasti. Sorry, if you got paused there, a call came in. So hands are resting on the lowest portion of the belly. Water element. The ability to enjoy your life, to feel pleasure. It has to do with the senses enjoying life. It has to do with sexuality. It has to do with creative endeavors, creative collaborations, procreativity. And the mantra that matches this chakra is VAM, V-A-M. And close your eyes if you like. Keep the attention at the lowest part of the belly and the pelvic girdle. And listen as I chant. And this chakra could be a point of attention if you need to feel some joy, or if you're trying to get some creative energy flowing. Or if you need to be adaptable, that quality of water to be able to adapt itself to many situations. If the eyes are closed, then open them. Bring the hands up just a little higher to rest on the belly button. Third chakra, the navel chakra. We're going to take Ardha Utkatasana, really emphasizing on pulling the abdominals back every time we exhale. So a lot of strong work right here where you have your hand. Arms come down to the sides. This is fire element. Maybe you're going to get a little warm as we do this. Gaze focused as the inhale raises the arms forward and up. Exhale, pull your belly button firmly back, then bend your knees, fold down and place the hands on the front of the thighs, and then press into your thighs and inhale, lift the chest, then let the belly expand. Exhale, pull the belly button back again, relax the upper body, and then inhale, lift yourself up, stand tall, let the belly expand. Exhale, pull the belly back to the spine again and bend the knees. Fold down. Really keep scooping the belly in towards the spine quite firmly. Then inhale, press your hands against your thighs. Lift the chest, expand the belly. And exhale, pull the belly back in and then relax the upper body. Inhale, arms up, chest up, legs straighten as you come up. Let the belly expand. And exhale, pull the belly back, bend your knees and fold down. Firm contraction around the belly button. Inhale, lift the chest, let the abdominals relax. Then exhale, pull the navel back into the spine again, relax the upper body and hang your head. Inhale, arms up, chest up, let the belly expand. One more time, exhale, pull the belly firmly back, then bend the knees and fold down. Inhale, press into the legs as you lift the chest, expand the belly. Then pull the belly to the spine and relax the upper body. Inhale, lift yourself up, open the chest, let the belly expand. And contract the belly firmly towards the spine as you bring your arms down to the sides. And relax the breath. A lot of energy with this chakra. This is fire. Fire, willpower, determination, self-discipline, following through, getting things done, your strength. This is your power, your powerhouse, your center of the strength of your being. The mantra that goes with the third chakra is Ram, R-A-M. Place the hands on the navel, close the eyes if you like, and listen as I chant. Ram, Ram, Ram. So if you need some tapas, if you need some discipline in your life, here's where you focus your attention. This is fire. This is where we get transformation. It burns sometimes, but this is how things change. how we make things happen. Remember that tapas also has to do with purification. So we're cleansing ourselves when we burn this internal fire. Cleansing physically and mentally. If the eyes are closed, then open them. And move your fingertips up to the base of the sternum, right at the base of the breastbone. Touch there softly. Moving into the more subtle chakras. Here's the heart chakra. Just feel where that is for a moment. Release the arms. We're going to take a version of Virabhadrasana. Steady the pelvis. Turn the right toes out and bring the left foot forward. Now, even though we're up in these more subtle chakras now, we still need to stay connected. So don't forget about your feet on the floor, the strength of your legs, or the mobility of the pelvis. That is all part of this, even though we're bringing our attention up into the chest. We'll start with the hands resting at the base of the sternum. Inhale, let the breath move directly into the breastbone as you move the arms wide and bend the front knee. As you exhale, gently pull your elbows back behind you. Feel the chest open, squeezing slightly behind the shoulder blades. Then inhale, float the arms forward. Let the breastbone lift. And exhale, soften in the chest as you straighten your leg and bring the hands back onto the chest. 3 more times like that. Subtle breath, inhale to the breastbone, arms wide, left knee bends. Gently exhale and pull your elbows back behind you. Feel that subtle opening of the chest. And inhale, soften the chest as the arms open wide again. Then exhale, return the hands to the heart center, straighten the legs. Twice more. Inhale, arms wide, bend the left knee. And exhale, gently draw your elbows behind you. Inhale, float the arms forward. Subtly lift the chest off the belly. And exhale, return the hands to the heart as you straighten the front leg. 1 more time. Inhale, float the arms wide and bend the knee. And exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale, float the arms wide, let the breastbone lift and open. And exhale, return the hands to the heart as the front leg straightens. Relax the shoulders. Soften the chest. And then step the left foot back to meet the right. Take Samastiti for a moment. Feel your internal steadiness, which is not created by tension, but by an easeful stability. Gaze steady but soft, face soft. We're working with the air element here. Quite subtle. A lot of mobility and movement. This is about relationship. Let's take the other side. Steady the pelvis. Turn the left toes out. Bring the right foot forward. Keep the legs nice and steady beneath you. Bring the hands to the heart center. Make this breath as refined as possible. We're in this chakra area that's also the seat of the breath in the body, the interaction constantly with the outside world. Inhale, float the arms wide and bend the front knee. Exhale, gently bend the elbows, pull them back, feel the chest open a little bit. And then inhale, float the arms wide as they come wide, shoulders soften. And exhale, return the hands to the heart as you straighten the leg. 3 more times. Inhale, soft and subtle breath, arms slowly floating through the air. Exhale, pull gently back. And inhale, float them wide. Open the chest gently. And exhale, return the hands to the heart as the right leg straightens. Soften your shoulders. Inhale, arms wide, chest soft and open. And exhale, pull the elbows back. Let the breastbone be lifted. Inhale, arms float wide, soften the shoulders. And exhale, hands to the heart. Front leg straightens. One last time. Keep the gaze soft. Inhale. Gently bend the elbows and pull back with the exhale. Open the arms, open the heart with the inhale. And exhale, return the hands to the heart center, straighten the leg, pause for a moment. Notice the breath, the outside world coming in, and you're offering back to the outside world, in and out all the time. Bring the right foot back to meet the left. Easeful, stable posture, resting the breath, softening the face. Bring the hands to rest on the heart center. Eyes may close if you like. Heart center, not surprisingly, is associated with the quality of love, of relationship, of the people that we relate with in life. The constant give and take of dealing with other folks. The possibility of doing that with patience and kindness. Hopefully at this point you're standing tall and open. Feel what that posture does. It's a completely different feeling than if you're slumped over and tired. Soft, open, ready to share. The mantra here at the heart chakra is YAM, Y-A-M. This is a place to focus if you need to be more loving in your life, if you need to feel more connection, more relationship. Could be your patience and wider understanding to a large circle out in the world, or if you need to be more patient with someone close in your life. At any level, bringing attention here can help with our ability to connect and relate with others. If the eyes are closed, then open them. Bring the fingertips just gently to rest at the very pit of the throat, this soft space just above the juncture of the collarbones. Very lightly touch that space for a moment. This is the location of the throat chakra. We're going to come down onto standing on the knees for sweeping arms Vajrasana, and keep an awareness at the throat chakra, which means that we're going to be lifting and lowering the chin. We'll start with the hands behind the back. Inhale and float the arms out and up. Let the whole front of the body open, including the front of the throat. And then exhale, bend down, put your chin pull down towards the chest. Bring the hands behind the back, relax the back of the neck. Inhale, breathe into the chest, let the whole front body open, including the front of the throat. And gentle exhale, dropping the chin down, returning the hands to behind the back, let the head hang. 2 more times. Inhale, float the arms and open the front body. Feel the throat. And exhale, bend down, feeling the chin close towards the chest. 1 last time. Come into a child's pose for a moment, relaxing behind the back of the neck, softening the shoulders. And we're going to stay with this 5th chakra, the throat chakra, associated with the element of space, very subtle element. We're going to move in and out of downward facing dog 4 times and pay attention to the movement of the chin in that activity. The chin as in the throat, but drawing the chin towards the notch of the neck every time we exhale to close the throat. Inhale, lift up onto all 4s. As you exhale, pull the chin down towards the notch of the neck, then tuck the toes and raise your hips up towards the ceiling. And inhale, lower the knees down and gently open the front of the throat. Exhale, drop the chin and close the front of the throat as you lift up into downward dog. And inhale, the knees come down and open the throat. Subtle, don't jam the back of the neck. Twice more, drop the chin. Feel the compression at the front of the throat as you move up into the posture. And lower down with the inhale, opening the front of the throat. And 1 more time, drop the chin. Feel the compression at the front of the throat in the downward dog. And lower the knees down, open the throat. Now we're going to sit back on the heels. If you can, tuck your toes. Stay for at least a moment like that. If that's really too much, you can sit back down on the feet or even stand up on the knees. Relax the breath. Let the hands rest gently on the throat. This is the seat of space in the body. It's the area associated with communication, self-expression, the ability to speak truly and kindly, and also the ability to listen well. The voice travels through space. This is self-expression. It need not only be spoken, could be written or sung or even drawn or danced. This is the state of self-expression and communication. The mantra is HAM, H-A-M. Close the eyes if you like. And of course here, if you're having issues with communicating, with expressing yourself, this is a good place to focus your attention. Meditate on the space element with the attention at the throat. your eyes are open or closed, you may open them. And let's come to all fours. Simple Chakravakasana. I'd like you to feel the movement of the spine. Imagine the breath massaging up and down along the spine, and your attention moving up and down along the subtle energetic channel, which is approximately at the spine. That's where the chakras align. Inhale, let the breath move the chest forward. And exhale, tuck the tail, feel the low belly, the chest relax, the shoulders relax, the head come down, and notice the forehead, let it come to touch the floor. And inhale, come back up, opening the chest and breathing your way down the spine. Exhale, pelvic floor, low belly, navel, heart softening, head hanging all the way down. Let the forehead rest on the floor. And inhale, come back up to the top, opening the chest. Let the breath massage up and down along the spine. Do that twice more, moving your attention from the tailbone upwards as you exhale, and from the head downwards as you inhale. Take a child's pose for a moment, relax the breath. The sixth chakra is at the third eye, the space between the eyebrows and the forehead. We're going to move out onto the stomach. If it's not comfortable for you to tuck your chin under and rest your forehead on the floor, take a very small folded blanket or towel and put just a little bit of support underneath the forehead. We don't want a lot when you're resting on your head, but if that helps you to comfortably tuck the chin under, we want the forehead in contact with either the floor or a small rolled towel or a small folded towel. Lie out fully prone, relax the legs. We're bringing the attention up to the sixth chakra. Feel the forehead against the floor. And with the inhale, lift the chest and head up off of the mat. Continue to keep your attention at that space between the eyebrows. And exhale, lower slowly back down to the floor. Rest the forehead down onto the support of the floor or the blanket. And float up again with the inhale. Just keep the attention on the forehead as you lift on the inhale. And lower on the exhale. Keep that lift small. We're keeping the elbows down on the floor. Inhale, float the chest and head up. Keep the arms relaxed. Elbows stay down. And lower with the exhale. Feel the forehead in contact with the floor. And once again, inhale, float up. And lower back down. Then please move back into a child's pose again. If your head does not comfortably reach the floor in the child's pose, stack your hands up. You can keep the hands flat or even make a pair of fists and rest your forehead on your fists. We want to have the forehead resting on some surface and the back of the neck, the neck and shoulders comfortable so that you're not straining to be here. We're going to keep the attention at the sixth chakra, that space between the eyebrows. We're beyond the elements, you may have noticed. So we're into the element, let's call it, of light, even though it's not one of the five elements. The quality of light exists here at the sixth chakra. And this has to do with our insight, our inner sight, our deep inner knowing, intuition, inner wisdom, the things that you just know deep down. The clearest part of your knowing. And the chakra here is So this is the quality of light, attention between the eyebrows and the middle of the forehead, qualities of insight and clear perception. And that mantra is simply A-M. This is a useful place to meditate when we need to find some clarity. When there's something that we need to figure out that the mental, rational pros and cons and analytical process is not bringing us an answer. We need to go deeper. The third eye sees things that the physical eyes cannot see, beyond the senses. Okay, set yourself up from that child's pose. The final chakra is the crown chakra. You can take your fingertips and place them right at the very top of the head, right where the fontanelle would be, the baby's soft spot. Imagine that space softening on you a little bit. And release your arms down. Come down to lie on your back. I'm going to talk more about the seventh chakra in a little bit, but we're going to now do Tripadapidam, the pelvic lift, rolling up and down the spine, and trying to be aware as we go of the various chakra levels. I'll try to spit them all out as we lift and lower, so that you're moving from the pelvic floor all the way to the crown and back down again. You're lying on your back with the knees bent. Nothing behind the head as we do the pelvic lift. Arms relaxed at the sides, eyes closed. So let's take a moment and just notice the landmarks for the chakras. Of course, the chakras are not physical, so they don't actually exist as part of the physical body. The landmarks are helping us to bring attention to the right space along this central energy channel. So the chakras really would be in the middle of the energetic body. But the physical landmarks are helpful. So start and feel the pelvic floor. And then the pelvic basin, the girdle, and then the navel, and then the heart center, the throat, the forehead, and the very top of the head. Let's now flow up and down, following that order of locations in the physical body as we do the lift and lower 4 times through the spine. Begin at the pelvic floor, and I'm going to speak the chakras up as you move up and down. The movement is a pelvic lift with the arms reaching up overhead. When we inhale, we move down from the crown to the pelvic floor and then vice versa on the exhale. So place the awareness at the top of the head. And as you begin the pelvic lift, inhale, crown, forehead, throat, heart, navel, pubic bone, pelvic floor, and back down. Pelvic floor, sacrum, navel, heart, throat, forehead, and crown, back down again. Crown, forehead, throat, heart, navel, low belly, pelvic floor. Exhale, pelvic floor, sacrum, navel, heart, throat, forehead, crown of the head. I'm going to talk you through it one more time and then see if you can do the last one on your own. The attention moving up and down. You don't have to name it as I'm doing, but just feel the direction and the flow of your attention. This is the third repetition, starting at the crown. Inhale, crown, forehead, throat, heart, navel, pubic bone, pelvic floor. Exhale, pelvic floor, sacrum, navel, heart, throat, forehead, and crown. And please do that one more time on your own. Let your attention flow down in just that same way. As you exhale, let the attention flow up from the pelvic floor. Relax and bring your knees into your chest for a moment. And then staying on your back, take whatever backline position you prefer for a moment. And if it's comfortable, bring your fingertips to the crown of the head, or you can just let the attention rest at the crown of the head. Seventh chakra is our relationship with the higher reality, with consciousness, with the divine, with the spiritual nature of things, with your higher purpose. The mantra here, and there's not an element here, it's consciousness. So the quality is pure consciousness. And the mantra is Om, O-M. Tension at the crown of the head. Meditating on this chakra will help you relate to your highest nature, your spiritual practice, your relationship to the divine, whatever that is, to the source of all everything. And we're slowly going to make a transition so we can do the inversion at the wall. If your eyes are closed, open them and roll to your side. Get your blanket and come comfortably close to the wall. bent, standing your feet on the wall. And then exhale, raise the hips up and place your blanket underneath the sacrum. If you prefer to do it without the blanket, you may. If you prefer to just rest your feet up on a chair, you can also do that. Arms comfortable. We're going to take 12 breaths, and I will count the breaths for you. And I want you to just allow your attention to rest on any of those chakra points where your attention flows, where you can feel some connection and meaning. So once you have your blanket comfortably underneath the pelvis, you can straighten the legs up, close the eyes. Please do use a very gentle ujjayi breath, so the breath is still moving up and down the spine. And allow the attention to rest at any one of those chakra points. And if it wants to move to a couple of them over the course of the breaths, that's fine too. Soften. 12 breath cycles. A little bit of a pause after the inhale, after the exhale. No tension in the body. Allow the breath the attention to rest at one of the chakras. You can connect with the element or the quality or even the mantra if you remember it. As you're ready, we'll relax the breath. Bend the knees. If you want to open your eyes to transition out, you can. Feet firmly against the floor, against the wall. Use your exhale to raise the pelvis and slide the blanket out from underneath you. Settle the hips gently down to the floor. And then bring the knees into the chest. For 4 repetitions of Apanasana, you can just remain as you are. And exhale, let the knees draw in gently. And inhale, let the chest expand gently. Breath is massaging up and down the spine in the physical body. And energetically up and down the Sushumna, the central channel. Claude says that Apanasana is the way that we realign our chakras. When the chakras are in good alignment, our energy flows and we can access all of those qualities, from support to determination to relationship to insight. Everything will be accessible. And when you feel satisfied with the with the Apanasana, roll over to your side and settle yourself comfortably on your back for final relaxation. Take a moment to settle down, legs comfortably outstretched, arms wide enough so the upper back is open, palms up, soften the whole body. Keep the attention inside the body, breath relaxed, muscles releasing, supported by the floor, ease in the body, internal focus in the mind, and you can just simply observe if you like, or continue to allow your focus to rest at one of the chakra points. of the body. Notice the breath moving in and out. And slowly begin to make your gentle transition up into a seated posture. Stretch gently, reaching long from the fingers to the toes. When you're ready, turn to the right side. Let the spine be gently rounded. Then sit up, find a comfortable seat. Good support underneath you. Firm blanket, a cushion with some support, or up on a chair. Comfortable seat where you can feel your sit bones connecting with that surface that you're sitting on. Not tilting back behind you. We want to be right up on the sit bones, and working with the chakra might give you a little bit of another sense why that's important. So we have our source of support right underneath us. Tall spine. I'm going to take just a little bit of Nadi Shodhana pranayama. The right hand folding the middle and index finger down towards the palm. This is full alternate nostril breathing, so the hand will stay up at the face the whole time. Place your thumb on your right nostril and block it gently but completely. Bring the ring finger up to the cartilage of the left nostril. Block very gently down on that upper passageway, so it's partially constricted, whichever nostril you're breathing through. Inhale through the partially constricted left nostril. And we're going to switch the fingers and exhale out through the partially blocked right nostril. Stay and inhale right. And switch the fingers and exhale out through the partially blocked left nostril again. That's one round. Inhale slowly through the left. Switch and exhale slowly through the right. Inhale right. And exhale left. Again, inhale left. Thin, silky, smooth breath. Switch and exhale right. Inhale right, keep it subtle. And exhale left. Okay, to please do 3 more rounds. That will be 6 more complete breaths on your own. Slow the breath down. Take your time. Make it smooth and long. And you've completed those 3 rounds on your own. Relax your breathing. Bring your hands to rest comfortably. You can rest them on your thighs or clasp the palms of the fingers together in front of you. Check that your posture is comfortable. If you want to switch which foot is in front, go ahead and do that. We're going to take a little time to do a chakra meditation now. This will include, again, the chanting of the bija mantras. If you would like to chant aloud with me, feel free. Or if you just prefer to listen also, that's fine. But we're going to bring the attention back down to the root chakra. Quality of security, stability, foundation. Earth element. And the color red. And the sound is lam, L-A-M. Resting the attention at the pelvic floor. On those qualities of stability. We'll chant together lam 3 times. Now bring the attention up to the 2nd chakra, the sacral, level of the sacrum, the basin of the pelvis, water element, sensuality, sexuality, enjoyment, pleasure, creativity. The color here is orange. And the sound is vam, V-A-M. Bring the attention up to the navel. This is the seat of fire, your own personal power, determination, discipline, strength. The color yellow, the sound is ram, R-A-M. And move your attention up to your heart center. Air element. connectivity, relationship, give and take, love and service. The color is green, and the sound is yam, Y-A-M. Move your attention up to the throat. Fifth chakra, associated with the air element, self-expression and communication. Color is blue here, and the sound ham, H-A-M. Draw the attention up to the space between the eyebrows, the third eye, quality of light, insight, inner knowing, intuition, deep wisdom. Color here is purple. Sound A-M. Finally, lift the attention to the very top of the head, crown chakra. This is clear light like a crystal. Consciousness, your spiritual nature, your sense of awe and wonder at whatever it is that you can understand to be bigger than your own material reality. Connection to the source. The sound is Om. Imagine the alignment of all of these various qualities of your being. All of it's real, from your most basic material existence to the highest spiritual existence, all part of your reality. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Take a moment to honor all of these aspects of your being. And with our closing, we honor that in each other. Namaste. Thank you all. Hope you have your energy lifted, the chakras, all of your aspects a little bit more aligned now, and that carries you through your day with energy, enthusiasm, openness, communication. May all of those qualities be yours, and hopefully this is a little information about how you could choose a quality or an element or a color or a location in the body to nurture or cultivate a certain quality that you're looking for. So be well. I will see you again on Tuesday. I won't be here for Pilates, but I look forward to seeing you next week. And have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye. Thanks.